Okay, so allow me to share with you my entire screen. Alright. But before that, no, kumusta din yung plate? How was your plate, day?
Okay na, sir.
Okay ra? Nahuman na ninyo? So, pwede rin din mo. Wala pa rin
nahuman, sir.
Panahuman. Yes, Mr. Bolima.
Sir, nakoy pangutana sir ba katong bitaw sa unsa mo gamiton sa birthday sir if verse 17 ang akong birthday sir niya wala ang number dadto 1 to 10 daw siya sir og kanang 18 to 20.
Ano na lang, assume na lang within na tong factor. Katunga-tunga lang siguro.
Okay sir. Thank you sir.
Ang klase ani. Wait, excuse me for a while Kaya nami kuan. Ako'y ang klase hindi pwede maisog ni. Wa pa gid nga embassy. Paproxy lang ko siguro ani. Ba, pwede naman ba? Oh. Alagin no? Proxy lang. Gani, face to face mo ganyan ako ba? Proxy ra ni. So, sige, sacrifice ang klase. Mag-note na ko din So, pag-note. Kadali lang approved with reservation. Ano lugar? Sila kopya ni. Kaya suwa na. Okay, so, ayan. So, balik ta, no? Slide. So, this afternoon, we are going to continue, no, our discussion with regards to the design of concrete columns. But this afternoon, we are going to focus ourselves on the construction of the interaction diagram. So, as we recall, last time, we did use the interaction diagram, but the interaction diagram is already, kumbaga, given na siya daan, So, this afternoon, ato na siyang kita mismo, ang mabuhat sa, or mag-draw, bali, sa atong interaction diagram. So, take note, ang more effective, a more effective nga design method no, for column is actually using interaction diagram. No? So this can be used no, on any type of columns no, regardless of the classification no, of our column. No? It might be actually loaded column, it might be centric or biaxial. You can actually use the interaction diagram. Alright, so let us define first now what is an interaction diagram. So the interaction diagram is actually defines the failure zone no, of the curve and the safe zone inside the curve in the interaction diagram. So it actually gives the full capacity range no, of our column based on eccentricities no, from 0 to infinity. And take note, no, in every type or in every value of eccentricity, there is actually a unique pair of axial and moment capacities, no, both nominal and ultimate moment capacities. So, the interaction diagram can be used both in designing and for checking this section or investigation. So, both of which, no, pwede na siya mabuhat no sa by the use of our interaction diagram. So this is the generic or a typical interaction diagram wherein it is composed actually of two axes no. The y-axis represents it represents actually the axial capacity, while the x-axis or horizontal axis represents the bending capacity. So and then na-attack curve diri which actually represents the different points no of our capacities, wherein within the curve or inside the curve no, it is the safe zone, and beyond that it becomes the unsafe zone. Okay, kay later on ng God, when we have a column, it is actually subjected to both axial and bending moment, and when the intersection of that two falls within the safe zone, and that means the column is safe, while if it is falls under, or the intersection between the two falls under this unsafe zone, then we can say that the column is unsafe no. Kaya sa imong god na ay mga column nga subjected to gagmay ra kaayo nga moment, but it carries a large amount of axial loading, wherein ang intersection niya padulong bali diha no. So it is kumbaga it is beyond no the boundary no of our curve. Okay, so pwede sad nga taas kayo iyang moment no, taas kayang moment yung gamay ang iyang compression load, pero same gyapon no, gyapon siya beyond or outside our curve. So we can in that case no, it is also an unsafe column. So very important na ito interaction diagram to actually no investigate no whether our column is safe or not. So in the interaction diagram, we have actually 7 major points no. Later on in our example, we are going to focus on these points, but actually in actual design pwede ka mag-iterate no to make your curve more smoother or more para ang imong curve kumbaga is mas smooth siya no kung tanawon ka. Kay kung mag-focus lamang gud ka aning mga major points niya, tendency is dili kay smooth ang curve no, unlike sa mga results sa mga softwares and so on, wherein the curve no that is being produced are very smooth curves no. And so we have here 7 points, and our calculation later on will also be basing no on these particular points no. So the first point is what we this is a point wherein we will have an axial compression at 0 moment no. And so the point wherein the column is actually subjected to pure compression without any moment at all no. And in this case no, ang mo-govern ani nga formula is actually the P sub O no, whatever the value of our P sub O, which is dependent on the type of column. It could be a tight column, it could be a spiral column or pre-stress column. Mao na ang pagdetermine sa to ang P sub O no, or mao na ang pagdetermine sa tong point 1, wherein again ang point 1 is actually axial compression lang siya. Wala siya moment. So that is why if you notice, ang 0.1 dere, we will have here a value of our axial compression with corresponding to our zero moment value. Okay? Yan. So, meaning ito, dali rin natin isolvon kay piece of O raman siya. Alright? Okay? Yan. Yung 0.2 naman, this is maximum axial compression load permitted by the code at zero eccentricity. So, meaning it is maximum compression, no, as per code, no? Diba? Ang atong maximum compression as per code, this is simply equal to Pn max. Ha? Pn max na siya. Wherein, ang value sa atong Pn max is actually dependent on our, it is dependent on our P sub O. Diba? It might be 0.8 of P sub O if it is a tied column or 0.85 of P sub O if it is a spiral column. Alright, so that would be our 0.2. So take note at that point, same gyapon siya, no? Same gyapon siya, it is purely axial compression with zero eccentricity. That means zero moment also. Okay? And then ang 0.3 dayon, out from this Pn max, no? Out from this Pn max, kuhaan na to siya og axial compression or kuhaan na to siya og moment equivalent moment value, no? So meaning if 0.2 corresponds to maximum axial compression, ang 0.3 nato from that maximum axial compression unsa sa dayon ang iyang moment. So meaning ato na siyang tawagon nga maximum moment strength. Okay? That is 0.3. No, ang pagkuha na yun sa ato ang moment, no, we are going to go back on the calculation or analysis procedure on beam design. Okay? And so meaning, for example, no, na atay column nga ingon ani, you have two reinforcement. Ayan. So ang pagkuha bali sa atong moment, no, what we are going to do is to use the strain diagram and the force diagram, no. So assuming that this is our compression zone and this becomes our tension zone, no. So wherein in this case, balik ta atong mga values sa atong mga compressive forces and tensile force, no. So meaning this would be our neutral axis. Ayan, this would be the equivalent compression block. This is our tensile force, and this will be our compressive force. Now, wherein, in this case, doon siya kabuk na tayo compressive force due to our tensile reinforcement. Okay? Ayan. Or compression reinforcement. And take note, in this case, di ba, usually, ang atong ginabuhat, kung mag-solve kita og T, this is simply ES times FS, no? Wherein, if it yields, it becomes Fy. So take note, in the construction of our interaction diagram, it would be much accurate if we are going to consider the amount of concrete replaced by our steel reinforcement. So that is why instead of using Fy, ato ni siyang minusan og 0.85 of Fc prime. Okay? Ano man siya, no? As just what I have mentioned, this accounts, no, the amount of concrete replaced, no, by our steel reinforcement, no? Okay, wa man siya appeal, no, ang concrete nga naa diri supposedly wala katoy appeal, no, nga mo contribute sa ato ang wala katoy appeal nga mo contribute sa ato ang steel reinforcement. All right? Okay. So, ang point 4 dayon, same procedure in point number 3, but this time, dili given ang ato ang axial compression. Okay, so unlike point 3, wherein given ang ato ang axial compression, that is Pn max, in point 4, we don't have the value of our axial compression. Okay, but ang ato ang assumption ani is that zero strain in the tension side of the reinforcement. Now, that means when we are going to construct later on our strain diagram, we are going to assume that the depth C, no, or the depth of the neutral axis is simply equal to the depth of our effective depth. Okay? Ayan, di ba? Kung atong may namduman, kung naakitay beam, this is our top reinforcement and this is our bottom reinforcement. Kung asa tong neutral axis nato, dito nag-terminate or dito translate ang ato ang strain, no, from compression side ayan, to compression side to tension side, no? Now, kung 0 bali ang ato ang strain, no, at the tension side, so tendency is mao po na ang distance kumbaga sa ato ang neutral axis, no? So that means ang atong strain diagram mura siya triangular dayon later on. Okay? And yung 0.4, 0.5 and 0.6 actually dali ra ni sila diri because the calculation method that we are going to use, no, to solve these points is actually the same, no? Pareho lang ang approach, only that maglain-lain kumbaga ang ilahang may tabo nga tensile strain ani. Now wherein at 0.4 we are going to assume that there is a zero strain at the tension side of our reinforcement. At 0.5, there is 50% strain in the tension side reinforcement. That means we have here 0.5 of our yield strain, no? Or 0.5 of our E sub y. Okay? And for 0.6, we are going to assume a balance condition. So that means na-achieve dire ang ato ang A sub y. Okay? So it becomes a yield strain, no? While at 0.7, it 0.7 becomes a moment with zero axial force, no? Pure bending siya. So that means from 0.4 to 0.5 ang atong analysis ani is just like double reinforced beam. Pag abot na to sa 0.6, ang analysis ani niya karon becomes a singly reinforced beam, no? Pare-pareho sa singly reinforced beam nga concept. Okay? Uy, asan dito si Dagitira? Ay, sorry for that, no? Okay, so padayon ta, no? Okay, so these are the typical configuration, no, of our interaction diagram. So ayan, so na siya, no? Ayan, so natay mga yun no? Take note, no, kung ang atong reinforcement are within two sides lang, lahi ang forma niya or lahi ang may tabo ng interaction diagram, lahi sad kung kung all sides are with reinforcement. So if you notice, medyo smooth siya gamay, no, compared ani nga medyo bawog-bawog ang atong interaction diagram. So ato ni siyang i-derive, no? We are going to derive these points, no, and create our own interaction diagram. But take note, this afternoon ang akong focus is only kanang ingon ani lang, no, for simplicity. Nya mas dali sad ang ato ang calculation. Okay? So kanang duwa ra ka side, no, ang ato ang reinforcement. Okay? So, this is our example problem. 400 mm by 400 concrete column as reinforced with 8 ka 25 mm diameter bars placed symmetrically on two sides. No? So, if C prime is 30 megapascal, while if Y is 414 megapascal, and considering that our concrete cover already measured at the center of our compression side or compression reinforcement is equal to 70 millimeters. Okay? Yan. So, allow me to transfer, no, into my Excel file, and I have already provided this file to you, no, for your reference, no, because again ang pag-design ninyo sa inyong kuan, ang pag-design ninyo sa inyong wala lagi ang interaction diagram ani. Ang pag-design niyo later on sa inyong column, no, sa inyong plate, no, we are going to construct your own interaction diagram. Okay? And so here I am going to write, no, the different or the given basic parameters. So here I am going to write 400 mm for the side of our column. So take note, no, kapag ang atong column is rectangular column, so tendency is you are going to create two interaction diagram, no? Kay lain mga na iyang capacity, no? There will be different capacity on each side of the column, no? Although in this case, no, in this particular column, lain gyapon ni siya capacity, although pareho lang iyang side, but take note, this will produce different capacity, no? Kay kung ato og ni siyang tan-awon, lamit to print screen, no? Kung ato mo ni siyang tan-awon, ayan, okay? So kung yun ani siya, anto ang pag-design, when we are going to design it like this, so tendency is ang atong consideration karon sa atong compressive force will be using for reinforcement, no, on each side of our column. So this is the compression side, ito naman yung tension side, no? But when we are going to rotate it like this, no, tendency is you will have different values, no? Meaning, in terms of the compression side, you have reinforcement forces here or compression reinforcement here coming from this reinforcement, and you have tension reinforcement naman, which is duha gyapon na siya kabuok, coming from this reinforcement. Now, but take note, the calculation method that we are going to do later on will be used, no, in all types of column or in all types of configuration. Only that imo lang siyang kumbaga i-modify based on the reinforcement configuration. Okay? Yan. So balik ta dire. So in this case ang akong kuan og capacity kanang ingon ana ang iyang dagway, no? O kumbaga nana iyang forma, no? Or kamo na dayon, no, kung gusto niyo i-rotate, kamo na dayon ang sa inyo ang own practice, no, problem, no. So here I am going to solve the basic parameters starting with the effective depth, no. So I already know that the cover measured from the compression side of my reinforcement is 70 mm. So therefore the effective depth becomes 400 minus 70, that is 330. Okay, and for our steel reinforcement, this is the total reinforcement. So what I have done here is simply to solve for the total reinforcement, considering that there are 8 25 mm diameter bars. So that means that is 8, kumbaga, or ang area sa kong steel reinforcement na 25 mm times 8, that gives my total steel reinforcement, no? And then the gross sectional area, that is 400 by 400, that is 160,000, which gives me a steel ratio of 0.0245, no? Considering that the steel ratio is simply steel area divided by the gross sectional area. So this is also equivalent to 2.45, no? Or 2.45%, no? Excuse me kadali. Okay, so padayon ta, no? So take note, no, diri pa lang daan when you are going to do investigation of column, diri pa lang daan you need to investigate whether the amount of reinforcement that you have provided is actually within the limit, no, of our steel ratio limits, and that is 1 to 8%. So take note later on, please remember, no, nga ma-change ning ato ang steel reinforcement ratio nga limits, no, when we are going to adapt, no, or when we are going to consider seismic detailing requirement from section 418, no. Kaya instead of using 8%, may tabuan ni mahimo mo siyang 6%, no, na mahimo na lang siyang 1 to 6%. Okay, and alright, so naatay 2.45%, and that is within our limit nga 1 to 8%. Okay? So, again, at point 1, no, yung point 1 natin dito, itong point 1 na to, this is actually the P sub O, yung ating actual compression at zero moment. So that is why in this case the P sub O will be 0.85 of FC prime, the gross sectional area of our column minus the steel area plus Fy times the steel area. So it will give us a value of 5,605.636. Okay? So muna ito ang 0.1 dayon diya, no? So ang coordinate niya 0 ang atong moment with P sub n nga P sub or nominal actual capacity equal to P sub O, that is 5,605.636. Okay? Then ang ato ading 0.2, this is the maximum permissible compression at based from the code, at zero eccentricity. And according to the code, kapag tied column na kuno siya, the Pn max is simply 0.8 of P sub O. So that means 0.8 of P sub O natay 4,484.51. So nasa die coordinate sa itong 0.2. So 0.2 now becomes, yung coordinate ani is 0 ang atong moment with y coordinate nga 4,484.51. Okay? And then daloon din nato na siya nga P sub, by the way, ito this is actually P sub U. Hindi natin yung magamit. Ito lang ang gamit natin. Katong wala pa naka-factor. Okay? Daloon dayon nato na siya nga P sub n going 2.3. No? Wherein ang calculation niya is like this. Okay? Yan yung calculation. So if you notice here, ang 0.3 nato, ang atuang depth of compression or ang atong neutral axis goes beyond, it actually goes beyond the width of our column. So if you notice, ang atong letter C or ang atong depth of neutral axis diya, sobra na siya sa 400. Okay? That is normal for 0.3. Yan. So take note of that, at 0.3 sobra gyud na ang atuang neutral axis, it will go beyond it will go beyond the width of our column. Okay? And then from that alone, this is our C. So meaning na atay area which is point or beta 1 of C. Ayan, and then from the compression side na atay C sub C, this is the compression which is produced by our steel reinforcement. This is the compression produced by our steel reinforcement. And of course, ang atong C sub S prime, which is the compression force produced by our steel reinforcement at the compression zone. And this one naman, you can put it here nga C sub S or T sub S or the tensile reinforcement nato. But in this case, it becomes C sub S. Allow me to change this one to C sub S. It's because it is within the compression zone. Compression gyapon na siya, di ba? Kay di ba ang atuang tensile zone ay harap ta mga tensile zone kung ang atuang neutral axis or ang atuang strain is nag-transmit na siya from compression to tensile. But if you notice, the compression reinforcement na supposedly tensile reinforcement nga at the right side here is within the compression zone, so that means it is still a compression force. So that is why if you notice, instead nga ang arrow na to is going up or opposite sa atong compression forces, it is aniyang direction is the same with regards to our compression forces. So that is why ang atuada yung nominal actual capacity now is simply the summation of all the forces acting on our column, and that is C sub S, C sub C, and C sub S. So ito yon. Okay? And then each of these parameters now, ang iya karong value ana niya, balikan nato kung baga, atong balikan karon ang atuang previous nga analysis, previous nga calculation nato or analysis nato. Okay? Sa beam, wherein ang compression force nato C sub C is simply 0.85 FC prime beta 1 of C times B. Okay? 0.85 FC prime beta 1, or this is supposedly 0.85 FC prime A times B. Diba? If you still remember that one. But it becomes beta 1 of C because A is simply beta 1 of C. Okay? Yung C sub S naman natin, if you notice here, yung C sub S natin, if you notice, natay ES prime Fy, minus 0.85 of FC prime. Yung 0.85 of FC prime na to, ito yung concrete nga supposedly na adri nga gi-compute nimo sa C sub C, pero kay ang imong C sub S is this also includes the concrete, no, replaced by our steel reinforcement. So mo nang i-minus na to na siya diyan, no, kaya para di may nobra, no, later on dili mas mag zero, no, ang ato ang moment diagram. Okay? Dito sa ato ang beam manggod, supposedly mao mo gini siyang actual nga calculation. Pero sa beam na to ato to siya gineglect, no, kay gamay ra mo good actually ang value nga ma-deduct ani, no, from this formula 0.85 of FC prime. Gamay ra actually ang value nga ma-reduce, no, mo nang gineglect na to sa beam, no. Pero for the column interaction diagram, we need to consider it of even though gamay kay na siya, no, purposely aron mag zero ang ato ang interaction diagram. Okay? Right? And then, sa atuan namang C sub S, no? For our C sub S, no? If you notice, no? Balik ta, no? Sa atuang C sub S prime, if you notice, it is always Fy, no? Because it is the maximum compression. Therefore, itong compression force or itong compression reinforcement natin dito will always yield. No? So that's why instead of using Fs prime, we are going to use Fy automatically. No? But for the bottom reinforcement or itong reinforcement na to, it could be na mag-yield siya or pwede sad gadili siya mag-yield. So that is why if you notice here, ang atong C sub S, that becomes E sub S times yung ating Fs dito, which is equal to, ato yon, no? By the way, ito, derive na to ni using Pareto function, no? And then minus our 0.85 of Fc prime, no? And out from this, since given naman itong Pn, mao man yung Pn na sa taas, ito yon. And we equate all of our equation, no, into C, then ang resulting value na to ani is actually the value of our neutral axis. Okay? So just like this one, no? Ayan. So from this formula, no? Itong formula na to coming from here and then each values of our compressive forces. So ang beta 1 na to, since the Fc prime is equal to 30, minus natin yan ng 28 over 7 times 0.005, deduct natin sa 0.85 na 0.836 ng beta 1. And each of this reinforcement, this corresponds to a steel area of 1,963.495 for the AS prime and 1,983.495 naman for E sub S. Okay? So, meaning, kung akong kuhaan akong C sub C, mao ni siya nga value, ang equivalent na niya, mao na. Now, gisubstitute lang na ako kung baga ang mga values na ko diya. But take note, in this case, ako ni siyang gidividean og 1,000. Para consistent ko, kaya kung gamiton o niya nga PN is in terms of kilonewton only. Okay? Yung akin namang Fs, ang akong C sub S prime, considering this value, that is 762.818 kilonewton. And for my ano naman, no, for my C sub S, ako lang i-substitute bali na diri, no. Ayan, ako is C minus effective depth na 330, yeah, 0.003 times 200,000 mo ni siya 600 minus 0.85 of FC prime mo ni siya 25.5. Kaya gikuan na ko na siya og less common denominator, no. So mo nang na-cancel out si ang mo nang naitabo kay kani siya nga term na nandiyan siya yung value nga CDR. Okay? Ito naman, this is actually the E sub S pero gidivide na ko daan siya 1,000 para ang resulting value na ko kani siya nga value kilonewton na ni siya kumbaga. And then combine like terms, that is 600 times C minus 25.5 C na ako'y 574 C and 600 times 330 na ako'y 19,800 na. And distribute it here, nanay ko ani, no? Ayan. So I think you are familiar with this solution, no? Na ato na naagian kanina last time sa atong beam, no? Especially if ang ato ang steel reinforcement will not yield. So from this, kung ato na ning tan-awon ang ato karong equations of all our axial forces are now in terms of C. Ato na siyang i-substitute diri to get the value of our neutral axis. No? And from that neutral axis, magakuha na din taog compression block depth and ibalik dayon nato na siya nga value, no? Kay quadratic equation man na ang resulta na, no? Ibalik din nato na siya nga value didto sa ato ang derived equations here and here to get the values of our compressive forces. Okay? So, ang C sub C, that is 3,531.955. And C sub S is 189.7362. Kaya akong ginabuhat ani, ako rin ang gina-check. No? Kanang result nga tulo, dapat mo equal na siya sa akong gigamit nga PN ganina, which is equal to 4484.509. Ito yun. Okay? And from this diagram, ato din ni siyang i-rotate tanan force. We are going to rotate it going to the center. No? Yun yung patakaran. Unlike sa beam, di ba? Sa beam, aturam na siyang ipa-rotate going to either going to the tensile reinforcement or compression reinforcement. Sa column, i-rotate na siya sa center of gravity. So that is why if you notice, ang moment arm sa itong C sub C will be half of our width nga 400. Ito yon. Dito, 400 ito. Half of 400, 200 minus half ng A over 2. No? Yung C sub S naman, half ng 400 minus yung steel covering. Same dito, half ng 400 minus steel covering. So, ito yon, no? C sub C, ang yung moment arm anak niya is half ng 400 minus half ng compression block. So, bali kumbaga gikuan lag kanang less common denominator nga 1 over 2 mo nang naatay 0.5 diya sa gawas, no? Ayan. Okay, so supposedly this is h over 2 minus a over 2. Gikuha tong 1 over 2 gibutang diya sa gawas, right? Ang C sub S pod half of h minus d prime, ito naman is 0.5 of h minus D sub S, which is also the same na 70. So, nganong minus man na siya, no? Kay kung pagtuyok maguna to anak dire, this is counterclockwise. Pag balance sa Pica's equation, nahimo siyang positive. Ito naman is clockwise. Pag balance sa Pica's nga equation, nahimo siyang negative. So, maon siya. Okay? So, this, substituting the values here, no, which is already derived ganina, natin makuha nga nominal moment nga 169.3864. So, imo din na siyang i-record si PN o MN. Kay mao man na ang coordinate ana nga point. No? So, meaning, at PN mao na siya, at MN naman mao na siya. Mao ni nga coordinate. Okay? Katong using ato nga coordinate, mao na siya. Ano? Number 3, 0.3 pa man dito. No? Mao ni siya nga coordinate. Unsa kani nga coordinate formula. Alright? Okay? So, si 0.4 na po dayon, you are going to use the same configuration, itong configuration na to, pero nanatay assumption, nga to ang strain tensile reinforcement is equal to 0. Ito yon. Okay? So, if you notice, ito yung mauna nga to ang tensile reinforcement, ang strain na to diha, okay? 0 siya. Okay? So, and then, use the same concept dito din sa ito ang beam. So, ano yung manggawas, no? So, ang PN na to, kaya 0 man ang strain na to dire, so tendency, ang tensile reinforcement is also equal to 0. So, ang naa na lang nga force is only the CS sub prime and the C sub C. Okay? Wherein, same ang mga values anak nila. Alright? C sub C, that is 0.85 FC prime, beta 1 B or beta 1 C times B. But take note, 0 man ang atong strain dire, so mao ni ang location kumbaga sa to ang depth of neutral axis, which is also the same with the effective depth. So mo nang instead of C, ang akong gigamit niya is already the D or the depth of effective depth. Okay? Okay. Okay. So, ang natabo ang atong C sub C now is 2,813.04. Kanya, ang atong F sub S, before nato na siya gamiton, ato sa nang i-check kung nag-yield ba siya or wala. Wherein, ang atuang F sub S prime, ato na siyang masolve. Balik atong beam na to, di ba? Mag-solve tag, magamit tag ratio and proportion to get the strain. And from that strain, we multiply it with our E sub S to get our F sub S. Now, in this case, ang atuang resulting value diya is 472, more than the 414 nga yield strength. So that means this yields. So instead of using F sub S, we are going to use the Fy. So kung Fy atong kung nag-yield siya, meaning kaning atong C sub S prime, same ra ni ani. Diba? Ito. Ayan. Fy mangyapon ni. No? Fy mangyapon siya. So manang ako ra nang gi-equal siya dito. Same sila. So, meaning na ako P sub N, this is simply the sum of C sub C and C sub S prime. And of course, ang moment na ko, 0 naman to atong tensile reinforcement. So, ang naa na lang is the C sub C with the moment arm and C sub S with the moment arm. So, kanida yun nga coordinate karon ni P sub N and N sub N, mauni ang coordinate na to sa 0.4. Okay? Itong 0.4 na to. Right? Okay? Yan. So, siguro break sa takadali, no? Kay naay nag-ani sa office. Mga 2 minutes lang, no? 2 minutes. Okay, so padayon ta, no? Okay, so naano ta to sa 0.4. Si 0.5 dayon, giyon siya nagto pagbuhat kato atong 0.4 kanina, no? Wherein we assume that the strain, no? Ang strain nato at the strain of our tensile reinforcement is equal to 0. Si 0.5 karon, the same ang iyang process, but this time ang strain nato at the tensile reinforcement is simply equal to 50% of our yield strain. So, mo nang nagkuha kita og yield strain, that is Fy over ES, kuha na to og 50%, mo na ang value sa strain nato diri. Okay? Kanibal nga strain. Okay? And then, use the same process, no? Just like what we did ganina. Ayan. So, we solve first the value of C since these are already given by ratio and proportion. So, and then we already have the value of our D. So, naatay C equal to 245.353. And that will also give us a value of the depth of the compression block na 205.045. Okay? So, from these values, we get the value of our C sub S. And then we check the value of our Fs prime, and it is yielding to get the value of our C sub S prime. Okay? So if you notice, this is also yielding, so that means ang gamiton na ko nga C sub S prime, same ra ani, no? Kaya nag-yield ra man gyapon ng steel ani, so same ra gyapon ang resulting ana nga force. Okay? So ang T sub S din nato, katong tensile force din nato ganina, you will notice nga mogamit lang kata diha og 0.5 of Fi, no? Kay di ba ang assumption nato diri is half raman sa ato ang strain, no, ang ma-utilize. So sa atong tensile force, half ra pod sa atong yield strength. And then you get the moment, no, capacity moments. But if you notice here, in the moment, nominal moment here, all the moment produces positive, no? Kay opposite man yung direction. Pag moment na ko ano diri sa tunga, this is counterclockwise, ito naman counterclockwise din. So mao nang positive na sila tanan diha, no? It will give a value of 355.874. That would be the moment, nominal moment capacity, no? Considering a 0.5 of the strain. So kanida yun nga mga coordinates karon, imo ka nang i-take note kay mauna ang coordinate nato at 0.5, no, here, no, sa atong diagram. Okay? And then 0.6, that is the balance condition. So in the balance condition, we are just going to assume nga ang yield strength ay ang strain, no, sa ato ang tensile reinforcement is yielding. So that means E sub S is simply equal to E sub Y. Where in this case ang ato asang kwan, ang ato asang yield strength, no, sa atong tensile reinforcement is also yielding. So that means it is equal to F sub Y. Okay? Ayan. So ratio and proportion ta, no? Ayan. So, but in this case, we don't actually know, no, kung nag-yield ba ang atong compression reinforcement or not. So, that is why later on, ato nang i-check later on, no, kung nag-yield ang atong compression reinforcement or not. So, if you still remember this formula, no, for balance condition, no, our depth of neutral axis is 600D times the quantity Fy plus 600. So, natay C sub B di ang 195.266. A is 163.1868, wherein we can use that, no, for our formula here. This is wala na siya appeal actually. So natay C sub C diha, no, that is 0.85 FC prime times A times B. So natay 1,664.505. Pag check na to sa to ang Fs prime, same gyapon, ratio and proportion gyapon ta, no. So, it is less than our 414 yield strength. So, wala siya nag-yield. So, unang nag-solve kag bag-o, kumbaga, nga compression force based on our compression reinforcement. Si T sub S, ato lang i-multiply, no? Ang ato ang ES, i-multiply lang na to actually. ESFY lang siya largo. ESFY. So, ano yung atong P sub N? I-add lang nato ang duha ka compression minus the tension. And then you get the moment capacity. So, ganina, same ra nag-process kung ganyan siya ito nato pagbuhat ganina. Same ra itong process nga gamiton nato to get this particular value. So, same pa rin. You extract the values of your nominal axial compression and nominal moment capacity. Because this will give us the coordinate, no, of our point 6, itong point na to. So, muna ang balance condition na to. Okay? So, after that, no, we solve for the bending moment at pure compression at 0.7. If you notice here, 0 na ato ang axial force. So, that means ang mag-act lang diri karon is only the compression and the tension. So, murag bali ingon ani ang iyang dating. Ayan. Okay? Ayan. No? So, ang atong compression zone, mao ni siya, wala na, dili na effective ang atong compression reinforcement, only the concrete nga compression force, and our C. So meaning if you are going to add all of these forces, zero na dayon, no? Zero ang atong action force. No? Zero. Okay? And then kung giun sa na to pag-solve ang ato ang A diri, kato lang singly reinforced nga concept wherein C is simply equal to T, no? Wherein C is equal to T, C is 0.85 FC prime AB, and T is simply ESFY. So from that, ESFY all over 0.85 FC prime OB, makakuha kitag value sa ito ang A nga 79.695. So if you notice, ang ato ang steel covering is 70, onya ang ato ang nakuha is 79.69. No? So meaning, naigo pa supposedly ang ato ang compression reinforcement. But here I opted not to consider the effect, no, of the reinforcing bars. Anyway, gamay raman ang sobra 79, 70, so gamay ra kay siya. So pwede ra nato na siya i-neglect, no. But if so happen nga ang ato ang compression is naa diri kumbaga, eto dito siya mag-fall. So wag kay mabuhat ana, i-appeal gyud nimo ang compression reinforcement, no. Yan. So for example, A nimo nga ko is ingon ani. So i-appeal gyud nimo ni, no, kay ano man siya, included man siya sa compression force, no? But in this case, since almost 70 man siya, wala siya appeal, so please allow me to disregard, no, the effect, no, of my compression reinforcement. So naatay moment value nga 235.861T. So kana dayon nga mga moment and actual capacities from point 1 to point 2 ato din ang itabulate, no? Mo ni siya, no? This is the first, or these are the values coming from the calculation ganina. Pero dapat kani wala pa ni siya ay reduction factor. Okay? Wala na siya reduction factor. Right? So, and then i-plot dayon nato na. Mo ni nga plot. Now, this is now your interaction diagram. Wherein, kung given ang ato ang mga forces sa ato ang column, for example, ang actual compression nga gi-carry is 3.5. So, na diri. Yan, nag-carry dayon siya og moment nga 170, di ba? For example lang 170 ang yang moment nga gi-carry, so naa siya diya. So that means below siya sa tuang kuan, no? Below siya sa tuang curve. In terms of nominal capacity, safe siya, no? Kay within man siya sa safe zone. Pero kung ang intersection ganit niya mula pas palong didto ana lugar, unsafe na din siya. But take note, dili kani ang atong gamiton to investigate the column, no? Kay dapat ang atong gamiton is katumang na anay reduction factor. So mao din ang reduction factor na to kung pag compression control ang akong gibuhat lang ani gi-multiply lang nako kanitanan nga value dire gi-multiply lang nako by 0.65. Mao ni sila, no? Kay compression control man. So 0.65 akong gi-multiply mo ni ang value. Then ako dayon siyang gi-plot. Okay? Mao din nga plot kaning green. Okay? This is the interaction diagram considering compression controlled nga column. Okay? For the tension controlled naman, same parameters, itong parameters na to, ako na siya i-multiply of 0.9. Karang reduction factor pag tension controlled, 0.9 man. Diba? Then ako na siya i-graph. Mao ni. Ito yung graph ko. Okay? This is the tension controlled. This is the compression controlled. Yung distance between them, no? Itong distance na to, this is the point wherein there is a transition, no? So meaning itong part na to, this is the transition zone, no? Now, pero sa man ta makaingon nga safe ang ato ang column or safe siya or dili, no? Dapat na siya diri. Okay? Ani nga part, no? Ito. Okay? Dili dapat mula pa siya diri kay compression naman na siya, although safe gyapon siya pero compression control naman gyud. Compression control man siya. So tendency mas mauna ma-break ang concrete, di ba, pag compression control. So dapat naa siya diri within this boundary, no? Kani o kaning pula, green and red nga boundary or within the transition control siya dapat. Okay? So this particular Excel file ako na siyang gi-upload sa tuang GC. Mao ni ang gamiton ninyo para mas madali kamo sa i-design sa inyong concrete column. Pero i-modify lang ninyo, no, if you want nga kung gusto mo nga equally distributed ang atong reinforcement, i-modify lang dahil ang calculation. Wherein, in this case, kung naakay consider nga center reinforcement diha, for example lang, tendency dayon ana is mag-add kag force, no, corresponding to this number of reinforcement and another strain here. Okay, so yun na lang, no? And then you follow what we did, no, in the calculations presented in this particular Excel file. Alright? Question, no? Question so far. I know nga medyo ano pa na siya, no? Medyo dili pa gid siya magets, no? As of now, no? Kindly go over na lang dayon diya sa inyo. Kindly go over na lang dayon sa aning Excel and you study it, no? And Excel gud ang tan-awa, ayaw na siya i-print kay mas maayo mo gud tong Excel, no, kay mas maayo tong Excel kay ang mga formula inyo man to siyang matan-aw, no? Kung yun siya pag-derive or pag-derive yun siya pag equals dito sa atong mga Excel or atong mga sheets, no, or atong mga cells, no? Ayan. Okay? So, any question, no? Do you have clarification? Question? And then, by the way, no, wala kita quiz. We don't have quiz with regards to this topic, no? Tama na to itong quiz last time. Gamito lang ninyo sa inyong kuan, sa inyong plate, no? Sa exam sad, dili sad ta mag-exam nga mag-create mo sa inyong interaction diagram kay hindi sili mo na mahuman taas mo kayo. So dili siya gyapon appeal sa to ang final exam. Okay? Pero appeal siya sa final lab kay assignment atong final lab, no? So bali ang yung design sa yung column gamitan bali ninyo ingon ani. Alright? So questions so far, do you have questions? Yes, Castro.
Good afternoon, sir. Ay, akong question, sir, ba, kay about lang bito katong sa slab, sir, nalanda ko i-clarify, sir, ba? Katong kuan, sir, katong magwa tag spacing sa short span, ang ginamin niya to, sir, sa short gid nga side, sir, like spacing dito. Kumbaga ang katong
ang projection sa short direction.
So ang spacing to siya, sir, sa katong taas nga rebar, sir, magana, sir.
Taas nga rebar.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
So ayan. Okay? So actually pwede ra gani no sa inyong plate bitaw, pwede ra gani nga sa tawag gani. Kada ra gyud inyong basihan then just done na yung parameters. Okay, so let me check the attendance, no, and then we are going to continue the discussion dayon. Check sa ko dahil attendance kay para katong mga wala diri atong ano daan. Pero by the way, no, mag-continue pa ta sa itong discussion, no, kaya napatay share, no, share sa column and seismic detailing for column. Pero dili na tuhod doon katong atong lecture notes sa column or seismic detailing for column. Mabili lang ko dito katong mga mo-govern kid kayo sa design. Okay? So agan wala. Bago.
Good afternoon, sir. Present, sir.
Baker.
Present, sir.
Banga.
Present, Banga, sir.
Bolano.
Present, sir.
Bulima.
Present, sir.
Bungalon.
Present, sir.
Buhos. Ay, wala naman si Buhos. Buntag.
Present, sir.
Kabugaw.
Present, sir.
Kambangay.
Present, sir.
Kapagnan.
Present, sir.
Kapi.
Present, sir.
Castro.
Present, sir.
Kulot.
Present, sir.
Koskos.
Present, sir.
Kurambaw.
Present, sir.
Daroy.
Present, sir.
Dulfo. Felix.
Present, sir.
Gibara. Goro. Ismael.
Present, sir.
Anolino.
Present, Anolino, sir.
Julian.
Present, sir.
Labaon.
Present.
Lapon. Lumakang.
Present Lumakang, sir.
Melgo. Milgo. Moldes.
Present, Moldes, sir.
Mustafa.
Present, sir.
Ugok. Piol.
Present, sir. Present, Piol, sir.
Kirante.
Present, sir.
Ang Kasaho. Sabas.
Present, sir.
Piol, palihog ko Piol. Off sa mong mic. Okay. Sansiboche. Sansiboche. Wala. Tipasya.
Present, sir.
Timbal.
Present, Timbal, sir.
Tumindog.
Present, sir.
Toryon.
Present, sir.
So, ayan. So, continue ta, no? So, let us now proceed to the shear capacity or design for shear, no, sa ato ang column. Ayan. So, ang design sa shear sa atong column, medyo short ra tong discussion, no? Kay actually, ang design sa shear sa column, same ra man sa beam. Okay? So, the same ra gid siya sa beam, no? Ayan. Only that, dili na ka mag-solve sa imuhang visa view. Diba? Kung mag-analyze ka sa beam, mag-solve ba man ka sa visa view? Ang visa view ng imong gamiton is actually the visa view measured from the D distance, no, from the maximum shear strength, diba? If you still remember it, kung mao ni ang atong shear diagram sa ato ang beam, ang lugar. Ano shear diagram? Mao ni ang shear, no, at the support, di ba? Ang gamiton nato sa atong design is kaniman, no? At this distance, no? Mao ni ang gamiton nato para ma-design nato ang ato ang shear capacity, no? Sa column wala na siya ingon ani, no? Wala na ingon kato kung unsay gi-carry ni column nga nga visa view, mo na to iyang or mo na to tong gamiton, no, for the design of shear. Okay? So warang mas dali siya, no, actually. Kanya same gyapon ang formula nga to ang visa U is simply reduction factor times the shear provided by the concrete plus the shear provided by our lateral reinforcement. So here I am going to discuss, no, a sample problem. This is actually a sample problem from the November 2023 board exam. Part of the structural, no, problem, no. So 600 by 800 column is reinforced with 16 25 mm diameter bars. So ito 'yon, 16. Equally distributed, no, ang reinforcement. We have 5 reinforcement in each corner of our column. So 5 here, 5 here, along this direction 5, and along this direction 5. But if you notice, no, ang atong steel ring or ang atong lateral ties, ang ato ang X direction lateral ties, upat ka book legs, yan, 1, 2, 3, and 4, while at the Y direction naman, naatay, tulo lang ka legs. Okay? So, lateral ties, 10 mm, yung ating strength, main, that is 415, lateral ties, 275, FC prime, 28 megapascal, and concrete cover is 40 mm, spacing of the ties is 150. Okay? Yan. Okay, so, what is the nominal shear strength in kilonewton of the column for the shear parallel to the y-axis? And what is the nominal shear strength of the column parallel to the x-axis? And what would be the nominal compressive load in kilonewton our column considering zero eccentricity. So yung first nga ato ang solvon is unsa daw kuno yung nominal strength parallel to the y-axis. Okay? So meaning parallel to this axis. Ayan. Parallel to that axis. Okay? Alright. So kung this is our y-axis, no? Ano itong y-axis. So ang shear bali nga iyang mahandle ani kung mo nga axis ang ato ang solvon. Kung mo nga shear ang ato ang kuan o capacity, ang shear nga iyang mahandle ani is the x na shear. Okay, dapat perpendicular man siya kay shear man siya. Diba? So meaning ang mo resist bali ani karon nga shear is upat ka legs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? Ayan. So first, we solve for our effective depth. So effective depth is simply 600 minus clear cover, which is 40, minus diameter sa itong reinforcement lateral ties, which is 10, and half sa itong main reinforcement, that is 25/2. So nata effective depth nga 537.5. No? And out from this effective depth, diba, if you still remember, natin simplified method for the shear strength provided by our concrete. And that is 0.17 lambda. No? Natin lambda supposedly diri, but this is assumed to be normal weight. So lambda nato is 1. So square root of FC prime BD. So mo nang 0.17 square root of 28, yan natin 1 supposedly diri for our lambda, no? Anya B, ang B na to, if this is the effective depth, ang B na to is the 800. So 800, 537.5, natay B sub C nga 386.81. No? And to solve for the B sub S, ang B sub S na to, ang atong gamiton nga formula is simply EV if YT D over S. Nga spacing 150. So ito yun. Okay? Kaya in this case, upat ka buok ang atong legs kay ang atong gikuan og capacity is the y-axis man, no? Nga part sa atong column, so ang i-resist niya is ito. So kaniyang i-resist, ang mo-resist ana in terms of the shear o lateral ties, upat ka legs mao ni. Okay? So pi over 4 10 square times 4. Okay? And that is 452.39. So ato rin na siyang i-substitute balik diri sa itong formula. So AV if YB D effective depth and spacing of 150. So natay B sub S nga 445.7. I-add na to ng duha, that would be the nominal shear capacity. Kung gusto ka nga ultimate, you are just going to multiply this with the reduction factor of 0.75. Okay? So ano lang, no? For example, design ka, no? Kung design ka, kuha na nimo tong shear nga VU, and out from that VU, balik ka itong formula nga BS is simply BU all over reduction factor minus BS. Kaya para gikan ani nga BS, makuha nimo dayon spacing. Diba? So bali-bali lang dayon na siya. Okay? Right? So along the x-axis naman, no? Mo na nga tong axis, mo ni ang i-resist niya nga shear. So ang mo-resist ana nga shear, tulo ka buok legs sa tong stirrups. So mo na tong gamiton niya. So effective depth, this time instead of using the 600, bali naman ta. So ang ato ang kuano effective depth is the 800 dimension. So 800 minus 40 minus 10, half of our 25 mm na effective depth nga 737.5. And ang ato ada yung B sub C. So ganina 800 man to times effective depth. Karon 600 natin sa effective depth. So natay 398.05. Okay? And then for our B sub S, the same process, but this time, no, tulo na lang ka legs. Then you substitute it to our formula. Natay B sub S nga 318.58. We add it to solve for the nominal shear capacity. Okay? So again, kung gusto ka og ultimate, you are just going to multiply it with a reduction factor of 0.75. Okay? So for the compression naman, no? So diba, given naman yung formula sa itong compression. No? So, P sub N, nominal, no? Compression load, P sub N is simply 0.8 times 0.85 FC prime, cross-sectional area minus E sub S, if Y times E sub S. So, substituting the values, we will have a P sub N of 11,537.2. Okay? So, So any question, clarification so far? Do you have clarification with regards to the shear, no, capacity sa tuang column?
Sir, wala ni siya diagram, sir. Diagram.
Wala na. No, di na ta mag-diagram ani. Actually.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So, kung wala, proceed ta sa let us now proceed sa seismic detailing requirement. So, ang seismic detailing requirement na ay mga daghan kayo nga pag-consider actually, no, pero let me focus, no, on the mga important lang, no, mga detailing requirement na to, no, para magamit ninyo sa inyong actual design, no, sa inyong plate. Okay? Ayan. So this is governed, no, with the section 418.7, no, columns of special moment frame sa tong section. Okay? So the first thing here is actually the minimum thickness of our column. So actually, no, naisayop ani, this is actually 250. Ang natabo man god sa first printing sa ato ang NSCP 2015, ang minimum width ato is 300. But since dagan kayo ang nagreklamo, especially mga architect, no, kay medyo lapad kayo ang ato ang column, mo nang gi-change siya from 300, it becomes 250. So mo nang final nga minimum thickness of our column now is actually equal to 250. Okay, so dapat 250 gina ang minimum thickness natin. So dili pwede nga 200. So kung 200 siya, pwede man siya, pero i-design mo na siya as wall, no, not column. Okay? Kaya ang ratio na to, no, sa tuang kuan, the ratio between the longest side to that of the shorter side, no, or shorter side and the longer side should be 0.4. Okay? Itong part na to naman, dapat ang makarry na to sa tuang column nga moment, the summation of all the moments carried by the column should be at least 20% higher than the summation of all the moments carried by the beam. No? Kay 6/5, that is actually 1.2. So, mag-increase kita og 20%. So, may pasabot ana niya. So, for example, mao ni ato ang column. Ayan. And then, mao ni ang ato ang beam. Okay, so mao na tong column, mao na ang beam, mao na nag-connect na yan. Anyway, gagmay kayo, no, pero sa iluan na lang na siya nga drawing. Di ba, each of this beam will carry n moments. Diba? Na n moments na siya. Carry na dia n moments. Okay? So, ang imong buhaton karon para ma-solve nimo ni siya nga column in every direction, i-add nimo ang moment nga nag-act ana niya. No? Mao na ang moment nga gamiton nimo for the design of this column. Okay? So, take note, dapat ang column daw kuno nga or ang atong i-design na column na kuno dapat it can handle more than 20% of all the moments or the summation of moment carried by the beam. So ang bato nimo i-add nimo tanan moment, no, considering its direction, and you multiply it by 6/5 or 1.2. Aya din nato i-design ang atong column using that particular value. Okay, so meaning dapat si column karon will handle 20% higher than the moment carried by our beam. No? That is based on the weak beam, strong column principle. Okay? So, sa may pasabot ana niya, no? Anong na may weak beam, strong column, dili na siya pasabot nga weak beam ang atong beam, no? Isa na magyapon nato ang beam, no? Nga dili siya mag-fail. Abot pasabot ano nila is that dapat mas strong nato ang column compared to the capacity of our beam, no? Kay kung ang beam man gud ang mag-fail, for example, itong beam na to mag-fail ito. Yan, mag-fail ang beam na to. So itong part dito, ito yung magko-collapse. Diba? Or kung mo niya mag-fail, itong part na to mo niya mag-collapse, no? Pero pag ang column gani ang mag-fail, all of this portion of the building will collapse. Okay? So mo nang we need to design the column in such a way that it can handle 20% more than what is being carried by the beams connected to that particular column. Alright? I hope that is understood. Ano? Okay? Now, if you notice here, in the strength requirement, ang atuang steel ratio is ranging from 1 to 8%. No? And 1 to 8%. Pero sa seismic detailing na, section 418, 1 to 6% na lang. So instead of using 8%, you use 6% as your criteria. Okay? In our design, we are going to incorporate man sa atong seismic detailing. Diba? So 6% na din to imong gamiton to check whether the steel reinforcement are within the limits. Okay? Yan. Now, kung sa strength requirement nga nag-ingon dito pag spiral na ko nga tuwang lateral ties, nata minimum nga reinforcement or vertical reinforcement nga 6, no? For spiral. Okay? For spiral. Pero sa seismic detailing requirement, regardless if it is spiral or not, basta circular siya, ito, circular hoops, no? Pag circular siya, it should be at least 6. You should provide at least 6 longitudinal bars. Okay? Yan, so mo na ang iyahang kalainan, no? Yan. Okay? With regards naman sa mga lap splices, yung lap splices naman, ito yung tagpi, no? Dugtungan, no? Or kung dili maigo ang kuan, kung dili maigo, kumbaga ang length sa tuang kuan, sa tuang steel or main vertical bars, we are going to splice it. We are going to kumbaga ang sinumpayan niya, no? Sumpay na to siya, no? Yang pagsumpay dili na siya largo nga end to end, no? Na siya lap, no? Itong lap na to, lap splice. Okay? Now, with regards to the column, ang atoang lap splice should be located, no, at the center half of the member. So, ang buhaton nimo, kuha kag length sa imuhang column, tungaa siya og katulo, katong center half, diya lang ka pwede mag lap splice. Okay? So, meaning, dili ka pwede mag lap splice near the joint, no, here or here. Okay? Dili ka pwede diha. Bawal na siya, no? Critical na siya in terms of seismic effect, no? So pwede ka mag lap splice didto gidapit sa tunga, wherein kana nga lap splice kung asa ka nag lap splice na kay minimum spacing sa imong reinforcement diha or sa imong lateral ties nga 100 mm. Okay, so for example, ang middle nimo nga lateral ties is 150, diba? 150 ay yung spacing based on the calculation. Pero kay mag lap splice man ka, awa kay choice, mao gid mo gamiton nga spacing. Okay? Kaya ang pag lap splice nato, dili sad pwedeng 100% sa imong reinforcement imo siyang splice within a particular location. No? For example, na ako'y column, unya 8 ka buok reinforcement. Okay? 8 ka buok. So, paglatag na ko sa kong reinforcement, dili kaya, no, nga isa lang, one length lang akong column. So ako siyang i-lap splice, no? So, for example, this is the second floor. Ito yung third floor. No? Dili pwede nga mag-lap splice ko kay dili man siya makaabot og third floor. Mag-lap splice ko sa kakawalo ka buok reinforcement nako, i-lap splice nako diri sa second floor. Okay? So, dili na siya pwede. No? Bawal na siya actually. No? So, only 50% of your main reinforcement ang pwede i-splice within one location. So, meaning, mag-lap splice ka diri og upat, no? Og upat, ang katong remaining upat diri nimo i-lap splice. Okay? So meaning naka-advance na ka dapat daan sa imong paglatag sa imong reinforcement. Nga, for example, diri sa ground floor, putlo nimo daan dito. Lap splice ka dito kay aron lap splice ka diri katunga, 50% of your reinforcement lap splice here, another 50 naman lap splice here. So ang tawag na niya staggered, no? Staggered lap splicing. Na ang purpose na niya kay ma-weak biya, no? Kung magsumpay ka weak biya na, no? It will become a weak link, no, sa imong main sa imong reinforcement, no. So para dili kayo na siya weak, no, 50% lang ang gi-allowed nga imong i-lap splice. Okay? And then with regards naman sa atong lateral ties, no, yung mga stirrups natin sa column, natay i-provide dapat nga hoop, no, wherein ang length sa atong hoop should be marked as L sub O, no. So for example, no, di ba ang atong beam, mo ni ang column, mag-provide man tag hoop gyapon. Katong hoop mo na ang stirrups na to nga dugol kayo ang reinforcement, di ba? Kaya ang length ani niya is 2H sa beam. Okay? 2H. Sa column, no? Ang column na to, same gyapon, no? Mao ni ang column, beam column joint. O po ang beam column joint sa PCAS. Within a length of L sub O, both ends of your column mao na diha ang atong hoop, dugol ang ato ang lateral ties ana nga part. Okay? So, unsa man dayon ang length sa ato ang L sub O? It would be the largest among the following. Okay? Number 1, no? Longest dimension of your column. Yeah? Or H, no? Longest, of course, the H wala siya, no? H nga dimension sa imong column. No? The longest dimension of your column. No? So, kung naa kay 400 by 500, na column, so ang govern ana niya is the 500 or 0.5, no? Or clear, no, distance, no, over 6, no. So for example, man ato ang column joint ana lugar, mo ang clear distance, no, measured from the end to end of our beam. This is the L sub C. Divide nato na og 6, mo na ang govern diri, or 450, whichever is larger, mo na ang length sa ato ang L sub O, no, or our hoop. Okay? Ayan. Okay? Unya, ang spacing dayon sa ato ang transverse reinforcement within the hoop should be the smallest of these following. No? 1/4 of the minimum column dimension. No? 1/4, for example, 400 by 500 ka, minimum column dimension is 400 divided by 4, na kay 100. No? Or 6 times the smallest longitudinal bars. So meaning 6 dB, kung unsa man galing gigamit nimo nga main reinforcing bars, pinakagamay ato, mo to i-multiply mo og 6. So for example, na kay 8 ka column or 8 ka main reinforcement, pero ang corner niya 20 mm, ang inner is 16 mm, ito yung 16. So mo govern na 16, mo na imong i-multiply og 6. Okay? Or 100 over 1/3 times 350 of the longest dimension but shall not exceed 150 or less than 100. No? So whichever is smaller, mo na ang govern nga spacing sa tuang hoop. Right? Beyond the hoop or no, beyond the L sub O, no? Beyond the L sub O, ang yadang spacing ana niya is saan ba to? Saan itong beyond sa hoop daan eh? So, tawan lang ako niya kaning uban ha. Beyond sa hoop, that is actually the over 150 or nawala lagi. Ito. Beyond the length of LO or beyond the hoop, no, the spacing shall not exceed the smaller of 6 times the smallest longitudinal bars or 150. Okay, but usually, no, in my case, di kaya na ko ni siya ginagamit, no. Ani kay dugol kayo. Dugol kayo ang may tabong spacing, no. Usually 150 lang akong ginagamit. Okay? Alright, so any question, clarification so far? So dito lang ta mag-focus, no. Main nga seismic detailing, main reinforcement and seismic detailing dayon sa tuang lateral ties. Okay, so any questions, clarification? Do you have any question? Hello, you still there? Napamam mo diha?
Sir. Sa exam, sir, appeal ba daw ang slab, sir?
Dili makaya.
Wala na ang slab, sir.
Siguro one way, pwede nga ma-appeal ang one way. Pero two way, dili makaya.
Taas yung process, sir.
Taas yung process. One way siguro. Or pwede nga i-appeal, pero kuan, mamili lang ko dayon. Mamili lang ko og part lang siya kumbaga. So, yun na. So, any question?
Sa mo ang lab ani sir ba kaning about sa column sir ba? Duha mong solution sir no sa katong sa strength ug kaning sa seismic kung asa din ang mag-govern din nila.
Duha gyapon.
Okay sir.
Strength ug seismic. So, napayla yung pangutan na? So, if none, I think that would be all no this afternoon. Thank you for coming. See you again. Uy, wag mo take classes sa ano, no? Take classes sa Thursday. Kaya holiday man na siya. Yes, Miss Sansibuchi. Go ahead. Sansibuchi, go ahead. Wala na joke ito. So I think that will be all no this afternoon. So thank you for coming and class is dismissed.
Goodbye sir.